Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. The stream is on. I just needed a hot minute to do some stuff, and while I start sharing everything and whatnot, feel free to familiarize yourself with our new stream menu. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha, I don't. Money, right? Aha. How's everyone doing, by the way? If you're new to the VODs, this is a. I say this every time, but this is maybe one of the most wild episodes you could have started on. We're like almost done with the game. But if you are new, here are the rules. They're on screen right now. It's kind of like a Nuzlocke run, except you know, we're only allowed to use one type, and that type specifically is normal type, which I've been having a lot of fun with. Actually, this game, this specific challenge run might have turned me around on Nuzlocks, or not Nuzlocke, sorry, on normal types, because I used to hate them, but like, um, well, not hate them. I just thought they were boring. But nowadays, I'm like, whoa, they're cool. Hurrah! Yeah, no, don't worry, Gio. We didn't fail the run. We're doing the ice gym today, and I thought, like, what better pun to use than one from Mr. Freeze? My flatmate and I watched Lilo and Stitch together the other day for the first time I've seen it in a while. It's great. Yeah, no, Lilo and Stitch is one of the best animated movies I think I've ever seen. It's genuinely so fantastic and lovely. I don't think that there's anything that I can think of that's like a big criticism for it or anything. It's one of those movies where like all the criticisms I could ever think of would be very small when taken out of context, but seem a lot bigger because the movie is so good. Celebratory tea for sharing the stream. Which is why it's such like a giant. How long has the stream been going? 4 minutes? Cool, I can swear. It's such a giant cock up that they redid the movie and took out so many like fun elements of it. You know? Like Pleakley being the ultimate cross-dresser, or Jumper and Pleakley in general just dressing in human clothes and not being discovered. It's one of the most fun parts of like the Lilo and Stitch canon, and yet they were like, no, we don't have the budget to make this live-action movie that no one actually wanted. Meh. So we have to make them normal. We have to make them people. Shove it. Man, if I ever had to do this challenge run, the spin-off cartoon that ran on Disney Channel was one of my favorites too. Oh yeah, I love that, where they had to go and find all of the, like, different experiments that were in the second movie. I love that so much. I know the second movie has a lot more you can criticize in it, but I do love the whole, like, these are the different experiment types and stuff. A little bit of a Pokemon-style premise of catching all the Jumpers' experiments and finding a home for them. Yeah, and it was back in the day of Disney Channel where the different shows could, like, cross over with each other. Because American Dragon crossed over with that show. Okay, so here's a weird thing. This is a Scovillain, which is one of my... I genuinely love this Pokemon. Scovillain is a fire grass type, and he's meant to be like chilies, which so like Scoville, Scovillain, stuff like that. I love this Pokemon so much. It's already a grass type. Having it terraform into a grass type feels bad. It feels bad. Floette. You really came to the wrong fight, I'm afraid. Yeah. Sucks to be you. The Recess Kim Possible and American Dragon crossovers were wild. Yeah, I forgot that they crossed over with Recess. Man, back in the day, that's something else actually. I've been writing up a document of like videos I maybe want to do. You know, I've got some ideas for things that I want to do and stuff like that for my next video, because I want to take a short break from the Magic videos and try something else, because the Magic videos aren't going to last forever. I like doing them, but I also haven't been playing Magic for quite a while now, for like more than a year, so it feels weird to talk about it. It feels like I'm very out of the loop. So I might try and do something else, and I think maybe like talking about crossovers in old shows would be fantastic. I would kind of love that. I mean, they used to do so many, like Steven Universe had crossovers with Uncle Grandpa. I don't know that Adventure Time ever actually had a crossover. They had like references to other things, but not necessarily a crossover. Oh my god, those were so much fun. I love Ruben. I love Ruben too. He just like, he was a mood when I was a kid. Like, that was the first like cartoon mood. He was just, I don't care. I want to eat grilled cheese sandwiches and chill. I love him. The second movie is funny because it actually is the second movie they made, but it's not Lilo and Stitch 2. That's the third movie, actually. What's the second movie they made, then? I feel physically ill by you calling Steven Universe an old show. I'm sorry, Gia. Steven Universe is like a decade old now. I first watched Steven Universe in 2016, and by that time there had already been like 2 seasons out or something. And that's almost a decade ago. Man, Adventure Time I watched in like 20... Oh, fuck. I guess we're starting off soon with this voice.
Cal, it's finally time for your last gym, right? I heard from Rika.
Sorry, I have to put on the angry face.
But I'm 0% worried about you. I know you got this. Even La Primero seems she wants to keep an eye on you.
Did anyone else remember El Tigre? That randomly popped into my head the other day. No, you got it right. The second movie is Stitch, the movie, which is basically the pilot for the TV series. Oh. Okay, fair enough. I misunderstood.
Maybe I'll go find her so we can cheer you on together when you battle the gym leader. So go have a battle that's fruitful for you and for the crowd.
I'm kind of doing a deep Krang right now. Like, Krang is like,
Shredder?
No.
Shredder?
That's a Yoda. That's like a dying Yoda.
Shredder?
Now we're going to Scooby-Doo. I could do a Krang voice, I promise. I need to practice some of these sometimes, but like Krang is so fun to listen to.
Get those.
It's like, it's weirdly high, like, get those
turtles.
Something like that, but like, it's like almost whispery. Welcome to the Glacado Gym. Glaciadio, sorry. Because it's like glacier. Let me rescue you, you poor unattended 10-year-old. Your name is Cal, yes? Correct. You can also put me down as King Whoop-Ass, because that's what I'm going to do here. I'm like 5 levels above everything in this gym. Great. Now in order to face gym leader Grusha, you'll need to first pass the gym test. Grusha is a wild name. Is it meant to be like... I don't even know what it could possibly be a reference to. Here at Glaciado Gym, that means doing the snow slope run. Ride a Pokemon down the designated course and try to reach the goal within the time limit. Boy, it would be crazy if you had like an ancient dragon or something that was faster than every other Pokemon. To start your test, just head out of the gym and go up the slope to your left. We'll fill you in on the details there. Now get out there and have fun. This guy has an interesting hairstyle. It's like an undercut with prongs. That's a great word. Ole, I'm sorry, but Dakota Fanning was not my favorite choice for Lilo, and I will not acknowledge that movie exists. Thank you. Wait, was Dakota Fanning the voice for Lilo in Stitch the movie? Lilo and Stitch 2 is about Stitch glitching out and nearly dying. Oh yeah, Stitch has a glitch. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I think I watched that. I have like a distinct memory of Stitch glitching, but I don't know if I actually watched the full movie. This place looks like a ski resort hotel. I think, yeah, the weird thing is that this place just seems to exist, like the other one, right? The ghost gym. The ghost gym looked like a town. It was like in a town, and it had the stage and everything, the gym and whatever. But this one is just the gym building and the ring over there. And like I kind of get what they're trying to do. Like this is tucked away. It's the last gym, you know, that kind of deal. But at the same time, it does make it feel like this is just sort of a video game. If you get what I mean, like video games are supposed to kind of trick me into thinking that this could be a real world. I do like the stars. They did a good job with the stars. But this just being out here and alone and desolate, I guess you could make an argument either way, to be honest. All right, team. Sin Shady, you're gonna do the most in this gym. Marty, I need to take you out of this party. You ain't gonna do shit in this gym. Baby, you're back in. I should probably have leveled you up at some point. Bit of an oversight on my part, as it turns out. Oh boy, baby, here's... I mean, you're an appropriate level for this gym, baby, but like... I don't love you being so low level. Everyone else I think is fine. Sin Shady I think is just gonna kind of carry us. I don't know what the like lead Pokemon is. I'm presuming it'll be like a ground type or something that turns into an ice type. At which point, if we should probably take out Sin Shady and put someone else in. Maybe Slapetara. Who knows fighting moves here? I'll look again before the gym fight. I don't think it's a big worry right now. Dakota Fanning was in Stitch had a glitch. Unfortunately for me, the Lilo and Stitch franchise has consistently good dubbing with mostly the same voice actors all the way through. Oh, fortunately for me. Sorry. Alright, okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense because you're obviously watching them in, like, Norwegian. Hey there. I've been waiting for you. This is where the snow slope run starts. Your task is to ride a Pokemon all the way down this course. It's like a slippery, slidey nature trail. A snail trail, if you will. Worst, I'm sorry. Reach the finish line within the target time and you'll have passed the test. Don't make fun of my typing. My fingers are frozen. I mean, I'm still gonna make fun of it. That's how it works. So, ready to attempt the gym test by taking on the snow slope run? Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's get this test started then. Enjoy the winter wonderland on your way down. Would you guys be keen if I like edited all the streams for this series together into, I don't know, an hour-long video or something? Like just took the highlights or whatever and then did some commentary, kind of like a challenge run video. Because I was thinking of doing that. Okay. Oh, thank God we did the... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't even matter. I was about to say, like, thank goodness we got the dash. But it doesn't matter because, we're not running, we're sliding. What is that doing for us? Is it meant to be, like, improving our speed? Because I don't... No, oh, if we miss it, we get 5 added onto our time. This is not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a race. This is like a... Is this over already? Are you kidding me? Pokemon. Are you kidding me with that? That literally took 30 seconds and I hit 15 things on the way down. Congratulations on passing and completing the run. I'm not sure completing was the word I would use. Participating in. Walking briskly past, maybe. That was some of the best sliding I've ever seen, and I've only ever seen one other person do it. They had no legs and were completely flat. Almost like seeing Grusha in his prime again. Was that Grusha's record? Because then Grusha needs to, like, Well, their Pokemon fall over halfway through? Did they stop to have a lunch in the middle of it? How did they take a minute and a half to do that? Oh, you obviously passed the gym test with flying colors. Go let the receptionist know. Yeah, no, this was a worthwhile and powerful usage of my time. I don't know why I threw the word powerful in there. It just sort of came out of me. It slid out of me, you might say. Nah, nah, thematic. Alright, so, yeah. I'm not super worried about this gym. Like I said, Sin Shady is like level 50, and I think the highest level Pokemon in this gym is 48 or something. I'll be a bit more worried if they throw out like a ground type or a water type that turns into an ice type. Like they did with the water gym, where they went ice type turns to water type. I'll be worried about that. But if it's nothing like that, then whatevs. Then I think we're just gonna be fine. Everyone's good? Yeah. Baby, you have an item, right? Yes, you do. Let's go. Great show on the slopes, Cal. You finished the snow slope run, no problem. And you know what that means? You cleared the gym test. Way to go. Bro, this game might be for children. Yeah, but children aren't like 10-thumbed monsters that have never seen a controller before. You can challenge children. I don't know, just like, I hate the excuse that like kids games have to be inherently easy. It's such a cop-out. Because when we were kids and we played games and they didn't explain shit to us and we still had fun, it's not about holding someone's hand. You don't have to make games way easier for kids to enjoy them. You just have to like be interesting. You also, it's okay to like explain things to people, but like, that was pointless. That was they may as well have just said, go and sit in this room for 30 seconds and then you win. You can come and fight the gym now. It ended up being a complete waste of time. And this is the last gym. This is the final gym. This is the one that most people are gonna remember. I guarantee you most people remember the first gym and the last gym better than like any other. So what if it sucks? It's just for children. Yeah. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. I love look for someone who didn't get all of the obstacles. But that's the point, isn't it? Like, I didn't have to. I could have hit every single flag on the way down and I still would have won. That's not a challenge then. That's a waste of time. That's padding. That's they ran out of development time and they needed a challenge for this one and they just sort of needed the game to be 30 seconds longer or something. Alright, let's go. Gym fight. Hey, are you the gym leader? Look, it is Jumper. We've been talking about Lilo and Stitch a bunch, and look, it's Jumper. I do not look impressed with this land whale. One of the cutest Pokemon I've ever seen in my life, and I just look at it and I go like, meh. What's the voice for this one? There you are! Brr, I'm freezing. I take it you're the challenger? My name's Grusha. I'm a snowboarder. Used to be pro, actually. And then I retired to do this crap. Now I'm a gym leader. I saw you on the slopes. Your skills, yeah, they were pretty cool. The bar for snowboarding in this fucking county is super low. There weren't even any ramps on that. You're the best snowboarder I've ever seen. But don't let that go to your head. Winter mountains are dangerous. They can throw your life right off course, easy as that. That's why I live on one. Same thing with Pokemon battles, really. It's always the most dangerous when you're just starting to get the hang of things. Have you noticed that the game's been running slower because it has to, like, load the skyboxes as well? Today's not a great day to face me, you know. You're better off giving up. You sure you want to battle me? Yeah. Yeah, jackass. Still trying to act cool, huh? That's too bad. Well, this is my job now, so don't take what I'm about to do personally. Here's the thing, though. The great part about this challenge run is that what this person's saying is actually true. If they beat me in this Pokemon battle, it throws my life right off course because I have to suddenly train up a whole bunch of Pokemon. Very different Pokemon to come and do this again. Specifically because of my challenge run. But like, in a normal game, this is nonsense. I can just try again. Jumba absolutely would make an experiment that looks like Cat-Titan. What's the name of the cute little whale? I believe it's Cat-Titan, as Ole said. I love this person's outfit. It's very good. This game, once again, delivers with character designs. Absolutely 100%. I would like to say again, this game is so gender. It's incredibly gender. Grusha's scarf says trans rights. That's the... I would say that's more bisexual. The trans flag is pink, blue, and white. So maybe if you include, like, the hair, I can see it. Or something like that. But still, it rings bisexual to me. Get ready to feel the icy bite of reality. Their mittens won't let them pull down their scarf properly. Fuck you. How dare you make me love this person. Oh, it's a snow moth. A snoth. A smoth. Don't say I didn't warn you. Not my fault if you get overwhelmed by my snow bug. That's like 3 levels lower than you're a lion. You're fire lion. That was, I believe, quad damage. Yeah, overwhelmed. That's crazy. This is a tough one. And keep current Pokemon, thank you. I don't love how your underbelly extends, Beartick. I like Beartick as a Pokemon, but like it looks like they just have wildly overgrown pubes. Like, can you guys see that too, right? Like it goes underneath. They need a wax. Jesus, you killed that snow bug. Yep. No, I'm wiping this person's team off the face of the planet. Incinerate? Is Incinerate good? Let's see. Okay, it does 60 damage. It's a special attack. The user attacks opposing Pokemon with fire. If Pokemon are holding a certain item such as a berry, the item becomes burnt up and unusable. It's worse than Flamethrower. I don't know that it's good enough. I thought they had, like, insane udders. No, that was fur. That was fur in their pubis region. I think I'm gonna say no to Incinerate. Set Titan? I guess I'll keep current Pokemon. I think Set Titan is also a water type, but I'm not sure. Or a ground type. But let's see. If I attack first, I maybe just can kill it. Oh, well, half health. Liquidation. Ooh. 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 Okay. Everyone send me your energy. Woo! Oh. That was my weak boy heart. Ooh. Okay. Altaria. Altaria's flying and dragon. So it's gonna know dragon moves. But it's also an ice type. Let's see here. Okay, so flying and dragon. What do we have that's still got moves for ice, but won't, like, get aced by dragon moves? I mean, Slaptara is part fairy, so... But fairy isn't, like, good against ice. It's just okay against dragon. That's the problem, is that Altaria is gonna become an ice type. And if I Terra type Slaptara, it becomes a water type, which I don't think is that effective against ice. I may have the frail body of a woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king. There's a great Blackadder, the second line that's like, I may have the body of a frail and feeble woman, but I have the stomach and heart of a concrete elephant. Bebe, maybe? Because Bebe knows Brick Break. Brick! And Bebe's just general, but Bebe's low level. And the wings of an albatross. Jolene is flying, which isn't good against ice. That's bad against ice. I mean, Sin Shady isn't... still isn't bad here. Ole, how's Steel against ice? But Steel isn't... But Psychic and Dark aren't good against ice either. Steel is super effective on ice? Okay, but unfortunately we don't have any steel moves. And I think Varian can't learn any steel moves. Maybe we just need to, like, a Pokemon that can, like, wait things out, you know? Can I see stats? Yeah. Slaytara, what's your defense? Not great. Stats not great in general, actually, Slaytara. You need to start pulling your weight. Bebe, your stats are pretty decent. Slaytara, Bebe's 5 levels lower than you, and they have better stats in, like, basically every field. Except special attack. And almost special attack. Come on. Oh, Jolene, you're gonna be so weak in this fight. I can't put... Or I could Terra type you to normal. And then... You have pretty decent stats. And you have close combat, which I like. Because Brick Break is not super strong. Sin, I want to keep you around just simply because you're my only fire type, and that's going to be so useful to have in general. And, you know what? I think let's throw in Jolene, Terra type to normal. Then, we can heal Sin if it looks like Jolene needs to be brought out. You get me? How's that sound? That's because it's based on Elizabeth's speech as they're about to attack the Spanish Armada. Oh. The heart and stomach of a king? That's wild. Kings, notoriously, have bad of both of those. That's the main way that you kill them. By attacking their heart or their stomach. First, I will have a little drinky. Then I'm going to execute the whole bloody lot of you. It's the episode where, Edmund's trying to trick his rich Puritan relatives into giving him the inheritance, yeah. Steel is super effective against ice? Okay, let's go with my plan. Here's the thing, right? Jolene, I don't want to lose, but we do have another Staravia. So, you know... It's not necessarily the biggest loss, is what I'm saying. You're not all talk, I see. Other words I didn't read properly. Bird on bird. Oh, and we cut their attack with Intimidate. So we're going to Terrestrialize full normal, then do Close Combat. Bird on bird on bird. If a single baby dies, I'm coming for you personally. Oh, hush. Oh, hush. You can't keep them in cages forever. A ship in a harbor is always safe, but ships fighting other ships with magical fire is sick as hell. Battles are like mountains in the winter. Metaphor, I'm sure it was apt. See how effective you are against steel type? What is that a reference to? Are you gonna hit me with a steel bat? You're always one step away from devastation. The cold will leave you shaken. That's from my new mixtape. Ice Beam, you said. Okay, Ice Beam is yeesh. Yeesh. I think another close combat will actually kill this thing. Yeah. Hell yeah, baby. That's my strong bird. That's my strong ass bird. And that's the final gym. Guys, we beat the final gym. I was so worried at the beginning of this run that we were not gonna do anything. Because we normal type isn't super effective against anything. Fighting type is like crazy effective against it. It's so... This was the run I thought would be the hardest for me specifically, but like I can't believe we've made it this far. We've surpassed every other run. You melted straight through my ass. I can't deport immigrants now. No, that's not funny. There's a lot of nasty shit happening with ICE in America right now. Keep informed, everybody. ICE in America is a tool of fascism. That burning passion you have. You strive for the future, no matter what challenges you face. Just like how I used to be. Before that tragic scarf accident hit my mouth and nose forever. My lack of oxygen intake made it hard to snowboard. Oh, never mind. I should give you your gym badge. I feel like the voice I'm using right now could fit really well with the whale. with the whale behind them. Huh? You want a photo together to commemorate your win? Come on, that's so uncool. I don't usually do that sort of thing, but... Okay, fine. Special occasion. I want that Pokeball scarf so much. We're both doing like a heart pose with the Pokeball. That's cute. This game has excellent vibes. It's a shame about its mechanics and story, but the vibes are excellent. With 8 gym badges, you should be able to catch Pokemon of any level. They'll say and listen to every word you say, whether it's cool or not. Oh, and before I forget, you should take this too. It's Ice Spinner, a move you've literally never heard of. The user covers its feet in thin ice and twirls around, slamming into the opponent. This move's spinning motion also destroys the terrain. It's figure skating! This person taught my Pokemon how to figure skate! Should be a lot more useful than some silly photo of you and me. I wanted Ice Beam, but okay. Feel free to stop by again. If you don't mind the cold, that is. Have you noticed that my hair has lime in it? My hair is an energy drink. It's blue flavor. Cal. Pyro. You did it.
You did it. I'm so happy for you. This is the best. I know I said I wasn't worried, but my heart was still pounding the whole time. It aches for violence.
Most impressive, Cal. A stunning display of talent, I must admit. Hey Rix, welcome to the stream. How's it going? We just beat the last gym, baby! Gym leader's actually awarding you good TMs challenge. Yeah, if that would be crazy. Gonna see it to the end, baby. You better know it.
Seriously, pat yourself on the back. You beat every single gym. Which means...
Indeed. Now that you've gathered 8 gym badges, you can summon Shenron, and he will give you a wish. Does that mean you beat the game? No, we still have the Elite Four to do, the last Team Starbase, and the last Titan. And then after that, there's the fight with the Team Star leader, Penny. It's obviously going to be Penny. And then there's Area 0, which I think once you do Area 0, you beat the game. All that's left is to take on the Pokemon League. I hope you, if you hope to stand alongside Nimona as a fellow champion, head to the Pokemon League. That is where you can take on the champion assessment. I hate staring at Beartic's unruly pubis region. And the Nemona fight, that's right.
Yeah, hurry up and get to my rank. I'm itching for a battle of equals.
I have stomped you literally every single time that you've done this. If the only claim to fame that you have is that you have strong Pokemon, you're not a good trainer. You have no sense of strategy.
I've got to take the time while you're facing the Pokemon League to fine-tune my Pokemon's moves and revamp all my tactics. Shredder! Well, good luck, Cal, and wish me luck, too.
It's unusual for me to see her so excited, though perhaps not for you. That is because I close my eyes frequently. She must be really happy that she finally has a friend who can keep pace with her own talents. It's not hard! She doesn't even use a full team of Pokemon. What's wrong with you people? There's a special kind of strength that only can be reached by competing with a good rival. That can only be reached by competing with a good rival, sorry. Did you... This character has, like, one of the best noses I've ever seen in a video game. Is that weird to say? Well, I said it, so... Count me among those eager to see how far you two can go. In any case, I'll be waiting for you at the Pokemon League, northwest of Mesagoza. Alright, well. That was... cool. Anyway. What? The Team Star leader is Penny? The only other character with a unique design that hasn't been fully utilized in this game and is connected to the Team Star story? That's crazy! In fact, actually, you know what? That brings up a good point. If Pokemon really wanted to subvert your expectations, they should have made Director Clavel the Team Star leader, or something like that. Like, really just, like, throw it for a loop. Like, oh, you know what? Make Clive the Team Star leader, and then have Director Clavel show up at one point, and it's like, wait, you thought that was me? That's not me. That's Clive. We've been looking for him for years. He's an actual student. Is there any moves? Are there any moves? Any moves, maybe? A succulent Chinese move? If someone hasn't seen that video, I'm gonna sound so crazy. It's gonna sound like an insane person talking. Ice Fang, no. Slapetara, you can learn Icy Wind. Oh, Avalanche, you can learn Ice Spinner. Slapetara, you can learn Ice Spinner, but I can't make it. Okay, I might have to farm for some of these. Ice Punch. I might have to teach one of you two Ice Punch. A meal? A succulent Chinese meal? This man touched my penis. Alright, let's heal up. I guess we can go do the Titan. How do you feel about that, everybody? Should we go do the Titan? Because I think the last Team Starbase is the real big hurdle. I think, yeah, okay, so here's my reasoning, right? I know what Penny's lineup is for her fight. It's gonna be pretty easy, I think. Or at least like very manageable. The Team Star fighting base, though, scares me. It scares me in many ways. It is oofa doofa. I don't know that we're ready for that. So let's go and fight the Dragon Gym. Not Gym, sorry. Let's go and fight the Dragon Titan. And then we can do some like prep. We can think about what we're going to do for the Team Star base. Because fighting the Dragon Titan, I think, is what unlocks Area 0 for you to visit. Because it's the end of everyone's like quest lines, you know, like beating the 8th gym unlocks the Pokemon League, beating the last Team Star base unlocks the Penny fight, beating beating the last Titan probably unlocks Area 0 because that's the end of Arvin's story, because that's where his mom is. She's researching there. Arvin's mom is the professor of this region. Let's get your boyfriend the herbs. Yeah. Okay. No. Arvin is responsible for the death of the only dragon type we had access to in this run that I've literally not seen in any Terra Dens. I've never seen a Cyclozard in any Terra Dens. I don't think we get access to any other dragons. There are no other dragon normal types. There might not be any other normal types, dude. Like, oh shit, actually, would someone mind doing me a favor? Someone who doesn't mind spoilers or something. Look up which area 0 Pokemon are normal. Like, if there are any normal type area 0 Pokemon. Because I don't think there are. And that's not great for us. Yeah, let's get out of there, Sin. I think Pyro might be my favorite Pokemon now. I'm really thinking about it. It's between like Pyro and Varian and... Man, I like a lot of these actually. They're a good team. I sweep over the land like an avenging angel. Like the angel of Pokédeath. Which is probably what Giratina is. Girly Tina. The Pokemon Death Angel. Okay, let's do this. We have to swim out to the center of the lake. I do love this lake. Fanphy! Fanphy! I wish I could catch another Fanphy, but unfortunately, it's a pure ground type. Yes, swim quickly. Swim quickly, my son. If only you knew how powerful... Belly Bolt! I wish I could catch a Belly Bolt. I love him. He's not particularly good. He's not like a fantastic Pokemon, but man, do I love him so much. Oh, also, so let me see if I can reach it. You see that stake up there? That's a part of a different, like, thing you can do in this game. Where there are, like, sealed away Pokemon that were sort of historical, things in this region that you can go and catch. But I don't think they're worth it. Here's my reason, right? I have checked out all of the sealed away Pokemon. We can't catch any of them. I could go and fight them if you guys really wanted me to, but it's mostly just running around looking for the stakes and then fighting whatever comes out. It's not that interesting. The Pokemon themselves are pretty interesting, but like, I don't know that I would call it a very interesting thing. Okay, well, it's one of you. Oh, it's probably this one that's like got the speech bubble. Hey, what's up? No? Is it the yellow one? Sweet Anne. Tashi. Sushi. Oh, because he's a little sushi one. Okay, no. This is unfortunately not the one we're looking for. That sucks. I do love this one though. Man, 3 runs I would love to do in Pokemon games is a fire run, a ghost run, and a dragon run. I love all of those types of Pokemon. They're wonderful. I did not expect a motorcycle lion to be able to swim. He's a motorcycle dragon, Rix. Thank you very much. Ghost, ghost, ghost. I would love to do a ghost run. I don't know that I'm going to do another run of this game in particular. I'm looking into maybe doing Diamond or Pearl. What do you guys want? Then again, we don't have to do a challenge run. We could just play the game normally. Susan. Do I just have to fight a bunch of these? I can't remember what the... I can't escape. I can't remember what the, like, method for this is. Memento, you say. Play it based on how cute the Pokemon are. That's subjective. That means I could go like, I think, Mega Rayquaza is the cutest Pokemon around. But, which means that I get the strongest Pokemon in existence. Petal Blizzard sounds rad! Hi, Lucas. Yes, you can learn Petal Blizzard. Are you kidding me? Ah, but it's a normal attack. Your normal attack isn't as high as your special attack. But I could like, Terrain Pulse. I could take out Terrain Pulse, because then you have everything else. Yeah, I'm gonna take out Terrain Pulse. I think I'm gonna take out that one. Yeah. Yeah. Because Petal Blizzard, I'm sorry, when you get a move as cool sounding as Petal Blizzard, that's it. That you don't need a reasoning. I forget which one. Do I just have to talk to all of them? Or do I have to look for... Because this one's pretty big. Oh, shit. Yep, this is the right one. This is the right one, everybody. Hi, Lucas, again. It's the only right way to play the game. That's just playing the game, though, unfortunately. Like, that's... I need more challenge in my challenge runs. That's a big fish, indeed. Oh, is this a water type? Go Marty, I guess. I'm kind of worried, but Marty, you're my defensive queen, so you can always tell when I'm scratching my face because my eyes like close and then I go. Hey, and then grass terrain. Yeah, yes, yes. And now we can test out my cool new Petal Blizzard. Do you wash your rice? It depends on the rice. When you buy rice, you see on the package, it'll tell you if you need to wash it or not. Actually, I usually don't wash my rice, but I have a friend who's a chef, and I asked them that exact question. They said to me, it depends on the kind of rice that you're using. I like the way we just cooked defensive queen. I mean, yeah, Lucas, you came up with that term, and it has become my new go-to for, like, tank Pokemon. Mega Drain. Slap that bass. Slapping your base is a very good way to get it out of tune, actually. Is this guy a boss? This is a Titan Pokemon. It's a Pokemon that's eaten a rare herb that has made it grow to a ridiculous size. So, again, okay, no, I was asking earlier, and I don't think I actually got an answer. If I was to take a bunch of the streams, like these normal streams, the streams of the normal run, and, like, knit them the highlights together into an hour-long video with some commentary, would you guys be down for watching that? Whoa, can you catch him? Yes, you can, but they aren't giant when you catch them. They're just the smaller versions. And there's only one that's, like a super rare Pokemon. That Pokemon you see is a pretty normal Pokemon, actually. Like, you can find them just around. I think they evolved from... I want to say Wishy-Washy. But I'm not sure. Paralyze heal on my boy. I guess Marty should go in front, then. If, although, here's my worry, right? That, like, because this is the false dragon, the next fight's gonna be the dragon. Me, personally, I don't care to rewatch these streams, really. I'm here to hang when they happen in the moment. Yeah, but I'm not gonna just, like, knit together the streams. I'm gonna take the footage from the streams and do commentary. You know, explain the process and everything. Maybe show a couple of highlight moments, like, me talking about Gunk Shot a lot. Or something, or like absolutely decimating. Hang on, I saw something. Yeah, there's a thing. Yeah, that's the Pokemon I was just fighting. We can go and catch that, but we can't. I can't use it. There it is. Stop saying Gunk Shot. B-roll shots, kinda. Yeah, like but like I would just take the stuff that sort of became like miniature memes and things. and play those verbatim, but mostly explain, like, this is the method. This is how we did the things we did. Fucking... Hey, Slave Tara? Hey, Slave Tara, is there something you need to tell me? How are you just floating? How are you just... If I'm fighting in water, there's supposed to be like a little raft that you stand on. But I think the game failed to load that. So here we are. I mean, look, I didn't invent the format that I'm telling you guys about. This is how a bunch of the challenge run channels that I watch do it. They stream the actual run so that people can like verify it a lot of the time. And then they take the sort of highlights, explain their process and everything. Man, Gyarados is another one of those Pokemon that's such a go-to for me because it's crazy strong. Like, the only thing you really have to watch out for with Gyarados is electric attacks. And electric Pokemon are not very common most of the time. Is there an electric fire type? There should be, right? Hey, what's up, little buddy? I knew you were the Titan. Oh, because they both eat the herb, I think. So they both count as the Titan. It's a balloon Pokemon? Yes, I got that would be highlights, my opinion stands. Fair enough. Fair enough, Ole. I think it would be cool. Beware the slaughterfish in Lake Rumere. God damn it. I can't escape from oblivion. He's cheating? Who's cheating? It's a balloon Pokemon. Oh, are you talking about Driftbloom? Or was it something else? Astral Spiff has really good videos of what you're talking about. Yeah, like something like that, or something like the backlogs, or something like JK Leads, their videos. Do you toast your rice? What the fuck are you talking about, Lucas? How do you toast rice? Like, put it on toast? What? Rotom is electric fire when possessing an oven. Oh, yeah. Okay. I love Rotom so much. Wigglytuff is a balloon. Oh, correct. Lucas was talking about Taro floating. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry, game. I didn't mean to go for your throat like this. My chat explained it to me. Cal, did you find the Titan? So that's it. Sure is one big, dragon. Wait, is it even a dragon? Or is it a fish? Huh? Oh, right. This thing eats the Titan. That little sushi guy got eaten up by the Titan. Yeesh, didn't expect to see the food chain in action today. I don't like you talking about Pokemon in regards to the food chain. Alright, well then, why do you have a Greedent out? Come on, Arvin, show up. Just show up for once. Just one day. Can you show up, please? This food chain's got me pretty fascinated. I'm gonna dig in and make a meal of this battle. It's clearly a fish. This kid's pretty, but he doesn't know shit. Yeah. Arvin's a himbo as hell. I would eat a Pokemon? I didn't know that I would. Most Pokemon have descriptions that talk about how, like, strong their bodies are, and they don't sound like they would make good food. The only Pokemon I know of that has talked about how, like, tasty it is Slowpoke. And that's because Slowpoke Tails was a big, plot point in Pokemon Silver and Gold. Is that Team Rocket starts selling Slowpoke Tails. He sent out a Swirl. That's a Greedent. That's one of the Pokemon I can use, actually. And it's bad. I don't like Greedent at all. It's just a big snail. There's probably some good ones. Yeah, no, there has to be good tasting Pokemon. But things like, I thought about like Magikarp. Literally in Magikarp's Pokédex description, it says that it's mostly just bones and scales. Like it's inedible, basically. And then you get things like Slugma, who is the same temperature as the sun, and stuff like Ghastly, who doesn't even have a corporeal body. So many Pokemon are poison type or can learn poison moves, which implies that they have some manner of poison sac. Something like crazy. How many Pokemon are there? There's no way none of them would taste good. No, some of them do taste good. Snorlax, historically, not Snorlax, sorry, Slowpoke, historically has a very tasty tail. That was one of the crimes that Team Rocket committed, is that it's illegal to sell Slowpoke tails, because you just cut them off, and then the Slowpokes don't have tails anymore, and they probably die. But Team Rocket was selling a lot of Slowpoke tails in the Johto region, and you have to go and stop them. Bad fish, yucky to eat. Indeed. Wow, the slow Pokemon. I think it's 1,080 now? Or 1,100 and something? I'm not sure. Pokemon would probably have a synthetic meat production. Yeah, also there are other animals in the Pokemon world. There's like fish and stuff. Guys, I'm pretty sure. Because like Ash and Misty and Brock and stuff like that, they eat meat. They also eat rice, so, you know, maybe a lot of Pokemon is just like plant-based diets. By toasting, I mean browning the rice in a pan before boiling. You mean frying it. That's... Lucas, you have unlocked an ancient method of cooking called frying. That's what you do in a pan. There were other animals in the Pokemon world, not anymore. Oh, because of that giant meteor that carried Deoxys. I'm looking it up on Reddit. They definitely know what's up. Yeah, the bastion of internet knowledge, Reddit, can't even eat a Wooloo. You probably could. I'm not saying that there's no good tasting Pokemon. There have to be. I think it's really dicey because a lot of Pokemon probably are inedible. Also, they have ham in this game. I've made a ham sandwich, so they have pigs. Maybe it's like Lechonk ham or something. Infamous last words. Which part was the infamous last words? If Pokemon were real, I'd be a vegetarian. I don't know. If Pokemon were real, I imagine it would be like the Pokemon world. That's the main difference between like Pokemon and Digimon, is that Pokemon, all of the characters live in the world of Pokemon. They know the rules. They've lived there their entire lives. They're like, for instance, I know generally how a society works. I wouldn't be able to get into the nitty gritty with you, but I would be able to, like, you know, buy food and stuff like that. So I imagine the Pokemon protagonists would know, you know, these things are edible, these things are not edible generally. You would have the rules. So if Pokemon existed, I imagine we would know all the rules. Like, it wouldn't be just like Pokemon happen one day. It would be sort of a case of like the timeline changes. Pokemon were always here. We did it, Cal. Now that that Titan's taken care of, next up on the menu is that Herba Mystica. Oh, Whoa! The little sushi guy escaped without becoming that thing's lunch.
Titan!
What? Does that thing want to fight too? Yeah, this thing is abnormally large. That's why it was bigger than all of the other sushi creatures. It's just a very small Pokemon in general. So it doesn't grow to like the giant size like the other things do. It just like is small. I love him. Okay, but if Pokemon were real, a bunch of them would be plants. That's fair. So, but like again, plants can be poisonous. So be careful, everybody. Don't just eat plants. Farfetch'd, Sharpedo, Basulin, Barraskewda. Would Sharpedo be a protected species? Because I know you're not supposed to make shark fin soup. Crabrawler. Ooh. Crabrawler is born with boxing gloves. I don't know that I want to eat him. Arvin stealing the kill. Same as usual. Business as usual, I see, Arvin. Can you eat the humanoid ones? Why don't? No. Don't do that. Don't ever eat the humanoid Pokemon, please. Guys, please. I love him. Yeah, the sushi one is wonderful. Do rich people eat legendaries? No, because there's only one of each legendary. That's what makes them legendary. Legendaries actually... Here's the crazy thing. There was a dorkly animated bit for Pokemon Rusty, I think it was, where a lot of the legendaries were in like conservation parks, and someone was like, so these Pokemon super powerful, and then the person leading the tour was like, no, there's just one of them. They weren't like, they're not well designed animals. They didn't evolve properly. They couldn't propagate their species. Now there's only one left everywhere. Actually, you know what? Maybe. Eat or eat, either way, no. I don't know. Actually, you know what? That does add a layer to the Pokemon 2000 movie, doesn't it? That guy was capturing all of the legendary birds because he just wanted to eat them. That's the plot of the fucking Pirates movie. The Pirates Way of Science or something. Never says there's only one of each. Yeah, it does. You only ever find one of each in every game. It's the implication. Dialga is a Pokemon that controls time. Do you think that there are like 50,000 of him? The Krat Brothers animated series? Are we talking about the same thing? Who are the Krat Brothers? Not all, but many of them? What do you mean, not all the legendaries? Are there multiples of some legendaries? Please tell me if there are. That's crazy. And which ones? I guess like Regice and stuff like that, I can see there being multiple of. But a lot of the legendaries have jobs. They're the guardians of something. There's a villain that poaches rare animals to eat them. Yeah, the villain's the queen. Are we talking about... okay, the Krat Brothers animated series might be something else. Is Pikachu a legendary? No, Pikachu is a rodent. Pikachu is like vermin. He's fucking everywhere. He's a super common Pokemon, actually. Phew. Nice job, Cal. My voice dropped in decibels. Hang on. That's my hard-working little bud. Maybe the Titan was both those Pokemon together, like some kind of combo meal. Poor Pikachu. Pikachu is living his life, dude. It's fine that he's not a legendary. In fact, it's probably for the best that he's not a legendary. The only reason that, what about Detective Pikachu? He's a legendary in the sense that he's basically a mutant, because he's a Pikachu with someone else's soul inside him. So, he's like... He's a legendary in the sense that... There's only one... Well, actually, no, there's two of him, because another character in Detective Pikachu puts their soul in Mewtwo, I think. Can you eat Detective Pikachu? You probably shouldn't. It's a rat. Yeah, I mean, you can eat rats. Well, you can eat mice. Pikachu's a mouse. But the thing is, Pikachu's body carries an electric current. You would probably have to cut out his cheek pouches, which is where the electric current is, like, generated, before you can eat them. And at that point, like, there's just not a lot of meat on Pikachu, to be honest. You've eaten a guinea pig, you've eaten a rabbit. Yeah. I think you could probably eat Pikachu. I just don't think it would be... I don't think it would taste good. I think it would be very gamey. Like, I've also eaten a rabbit. It's not great. It tastes like bad lamb. Like, rabbit tastes like disappointing lamb. You haven't eaten a guinea pig yet? Lucas, you literally just said you ate a guinea pig. Stop lying to me. Stop eating everything. But yeah, Pikachu is, he's not legendary. The only reason that Team Rocket wants Ash's Pikachu is because Ash's Pikachu is a ridiculously high level, which is why it won't listen to Ash when he first gets it. It has a bad personality, but also it's a very high level Pikachu, which is why it can take down so many other bosses, so many other Pokemon, because it's just like super strong. The little one came out here, which means there should be some Herba Mystica inside. Let's go, Cal. I'd eat the early Fat Pikachu. No, Fat Pikachu is our friend. You do not...
No one let Lucas near Fat Pikachu. He's my son.
Fat Pikachu is maybe one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Like, I love ghost types, I love fire types, I love grass types, I love dragon types, and electric types. I don't necessarily love Pikachu more than most Pokemon, but, like, Fat Pikachu is peak. It's iconic. That must be it. He's probably tasty AF, that's why they want it. No, shush. Just Lucas. Stop putting your perversions on Pokemon, like everyone else on the internet. Fat Pikachu. Hang on. Image. Let's see if I can... No, oh god. Oh god, what have I done? I looked up I'm so stupid. I looked up Fat Pikachu on the internet, and for some reason I thought that it wouldn't be awful. What's wrong with me? Oh no. It's so horrible. There's so much fan art. There's so much bad fan art. Ah, my eyes. Kill me. Someone, please, drive a railroad spike into my head. Let me change this real quick. There we go. That's Fat Pikachu. That's my son. He's wonderful and beautiful, and I love him. The absolute Pikachu. It's Chonky Pikachu, the Pikachonk. Yeah, no, I've learned from my mistake. I love you, Fat Pikachu. Yeah, I love Fat Pikachu too. This guy was built for hugs. You should post this maybe as a short. What, us talking about which Pokemon you can eat and Fat Pikachu? Wait, a compilation in what sense? You have to be you can write longer messages. Like, just be specific when you talk to me. You gotta tell me, like, please post, if you want me to post a short, tell me what of specifically. The Last Herba Mystica. Hey, the spicy one. My favorite. I love spicy food. Okay, let's see what the book has to say. So it seems spicy Herba Mystica is supposed to boost your metabolism. Oh, no, fuck, yeah, this is my favorite for sure. I want my metabolism boosted, burn some of this weight off. I gave you literal timestamps, but fuck me, I guess. I mean, look. First of all, you don't know that I didn't make that into a short. Second of all, it was a 3-second joke I made about balls. You can post a short of regretting finding the forbidden Pika. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes more sense. Fair enough, thank you. It gives your circulation a boost and helps flush out all those toxins, along with a ton of sweat. You know what's next? It's chow time. Man, I would eat the hell out of a spicy sandwich. What sides do you think are often prepared? Because they're just eating sandwiches straight. There's no plating, no sides, no drinks. You're just raw dogging a sandwich. What's spicy food like in South Africa? I don't know how we rank on spicy food, like spiciness level, but we have Nando's here. People gonna come for me in the comments about how Nando's is not spicy food. You can get spicy Nando's. We have a lot of curry places. I don't know. I always struggle with South African, like specifically South African food. I don't know what is specifically from this country. Because, like, yeah, a Prego roll, generally you put spicy sauce on a Prego roll. But Prego rolls are Portuguese. There happens to be a large Portuguese population in South Africa. Yeah, the nation, we are pretty much a melting pot through many years of colonization. Trusty ovens, chock-a-block full of chia, final herb super sandwich. Squeeze this badge tight and cry beautiful tears of friendship as you eat, okay? I'm gonna start saying that shit to anyone I feed. Anyone I give food to. Squeeze this badge tight and cry beautiful tears of friendship while you eat this. Yes, nothing quite says a lovely picnic like cave. Like a cave. We couldn't leave the cave. We had to eat it right here. Ungear? Fuck yeah. Imagine I just said no. I was like, this is the last sandwich. I like you as you are, Koraidon. You don't get to be full strength anymore. Oh. I forgot that was your last superpower, Koraidon. You become a spider dragon. I guess it's Mabostiff's turn then. Come on, bud. Eat up. I was just asking what the food is like, not what South Africa's specifically invented. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that I don't know what would be the sort of classic South African spicy food. I guess curry and prego rolls and stuff like that. Yeah, Indian food, Malaysian food, Portuguese food, American junk food, generally. British food, we have a bunch of that, so, you know. We also, you can also braai here and then make like a spicy sauce for the meat. You know, like just like a spicy tomatoey sauce for the meat or for the pup or something. Oh, pup is amazing with like a spicy tomato sauce. Ooh. Ooh. That's one of my favorites of all time. It's gonna make you all better, I promise. Cal and I, we really did our best to get this for you. Are you all Americans? No, I am South African. I Never Post My Doodles is South African. Lucas is Romanian but studying in Italy. Ole is from Norway, I believe. And Gia is also South African. I love pup and meat. I'll tell you, so pup and meat is like this really easy recipe. It's basically like ribeye beef cut into chunks. Cut into cubes, and you pop it into a pot with some skinned potatoes. You put in some tomato. I prefer diced like tomato, or you can get like tomato from a can or whatever. Some diced onion and a little bit of chili, and you cook that up, and then you make pup next to it, and it's just so good together. Oh shit, you're Lebanese? Happy Pride, Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide, yeah. We're all going to play your favorite ball as much as you want. You know, just like we used to. Oh, wait, what's the name of that food? I Never Post My Doodles. Tell me if you know the name of this food. It's like a loaf of bread that's been hollowed out, and it's not a bunny chow, but it's like it's almost like a big sandwich with like chips and meat in it and stuff like that. You get it. Spatkos. I think that's the name of it. Hey, did my game just crash? I kind of missed a sad moment. Oh, it's a cutscene. Mabostiff. You did your best, bud. Oh no. The dog is standing. It fetched the ball. Guys, are you seeing this? This is what Pokemon stories should be. I don't fucking care about saving the world. I want to save people. I want to save their pets. I don't give a shit about Team Star or the badges or whatever. Just like this. Just give me this, please. Oh, Rix, you should go watch the rest of the streams. Or, basically that Pokemon was disabled. Like, it couldn't move, it couldn't be healed. We went on this quest to fetch these herbs, specifically to heal it. Rototo. Putkos is literally anything you can eat in the car. No, but I said Sputkos. But I'm... No, it's the wrong name for it. God, I haven't had one in years. It's like the name is on the tip of my tongue. Hello, Cal. This is Sada. What?
Oh, yeah.
It seems that Koraidon has regained all of its powers except for the power to battle. It should now be able to climb up any vertical surfaces it grabs onto while you're riding it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I knew you were the right one to entrust it to, Cal. Especially because you're the only one who was in the immediate area when I decided to do that.
Pah! Listen to you. Like you had anything to do with it.
Someone's got mommy issues. That voice. Arvin, are you there? ...
Ellipses. Ellipsis.
I've been searching for so long for a way to reach you. I can reach this other kid, fine. But you don't have a phone, Arvin. You threw your phone into a river or something. I don't know. Because no one else can get into my lab but you.
Excuse me?
Please take Cal back to the lighthouse with you. To the lab on Poco Path. I will reach out once more when you arrive there. Arvin, your mom sucks shit, dude. I don't think she cares about you. I can see why you like this dog so much. You and your boyfriend, incorrect, and his dog and your weird-ass dragon can finally retire from this quest. Nope, there's a secret end of this quest. I'm pretty sure. Arvin is such a brat. I enjoy his dumb pretty boy. He kind of is, but like his mom deserves it, man. She's really callous to him. I guess you probably already know, but that's my mom. Hey Arvin, your mom's pretty hot. As Ole said. That was the... okay, so Arvin, there's a Norwegian dude named Ole who's in my head. And he thinks that your mom is pretty hot. And I kind of agree with him. That's sort of why I bought this version of the game. My rice turned out bland, so I added some hot pepper, but now it tastes like it has nothing to do with its ingredients. What kind of... Were you just making, like, regular rice? Or were you making some sort of egg fried rice or something? Or is buried under her work, off pursuing her own research, never at home with me. Arvin's whole family is hot. I mean, kind of. I don't know that I think Arvin himself is very hot. He's, I don't know. He has big himbo energy, which I like, but he's not really my type. That's the first time I've even heard her voice in years, you know. And now what? The first thing I get is to be treated like some kind of errand boy. Yeah, Professor Sada sucks. Like, this interaction makes her genuinely very much less hot. She's seriously unbelievable. But I'm guessing you and Koraidon probably want to go, eh? Not gonna lie, I feel like my blood's boiling, but... Sure, fine. I'll get you into the lab. What else can I do? The lab is off Poco Path, at the lighthouse where you and me first met. You and I. It's Arvin, it's you and I. Where you and I first met. You and me is, nothing. That's not a phrase. Come on, let's get moving before I change my mind. Bawoof? I love you, Mabo Stiff. You look like you're gonna give me a gem and tell me to go slay a dragon. Mom, where have you been all this time? Being a hot mama, very sexy. Being a decent person, even sexier. Yeah, like if I find out that you have a bad personality, it ruins any sort of sex appeal that you have. If you're like a shitty person, hey look, I can go and catch this thing. But I won't, because I actually can't. It's not in the run. If you have a bad personality, not attractive anymore. It ruins every part of your attractiveness. Like, you have to be very initially attractive for it to be okay for you to just, like, be a shitty person. And there's so very few people in the world that are that attractive. It's incredibly rare. I'm gonna go up to this gym because this is going to be the best way to get to the next Team Star thing. Now I'm going to save, and I think that's where we're going to call it, everybody. His mom feels like she didn't notice he was missing for 8 months. His mom has been missing for years, apparently. Which you didn't know when you typed that, but, like, it's wild, isn't it? The parents in this world, all the kids are so responsible, and all of the adults are so negligent. It's insane. Don't be mean to your boyfriend. Shush. He's not my boyfriend. My one and only love is Rika from the Elite Four, who's very gender. That's all I want, is a very gender person. I could blend some peanuts for a peanut sauce, but I'm too lazy for that. But there are many people with low self-esteem, though. Yeah, I get you. If you have low self-esteem, maybe you go for, like, a shitty person. But I don't know. For me, I was talking about me personally. A person's attractiveness goes down quite a bit if they're just, like, shitty all the time. Ironically, negligent parents can make responsible children, which is why the only people who can save the world in Pokemon are children, because every parent is negligent. Even your parents are negligent, because they go like, oh, you're gonna go around the world fighting monsters and sleeping outside and stuff? Cool! Here's a sandwich! And a phone! Alright, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's look at the stars together. Man, this has been a crazy journey, huh? I'm spitting chewed up peanuts on my plate. Okay. Well, with Lucas saying that at the back of our camp, let's take a look at that skyline and think about... Oh, a picnic. Okay. I feel like I'm driving my kids around. And they're like, we saw a McDonald's back there. I'm like, ugh, fine. Hey, everybody. Man, it's been a hell of a journey, huh? Right on, settle down. I'll turn this whole ass picnic around, I promise. Tara, I'm trying to do a thing here. There we go. It's been a whole ass journey. We started at the bottom with a type of Pokemon that I didn't think was gonna go well. We've built up this incredible team of powerful demon beasts that can take on any challenge. I think we're missing one. No, they're over there. And we've taken on all of the gyms, all of the Titans. All we have to do is beat Team Star and then beat the game, basically. Huh. Having 6 to 7 pets must be hard as hell. Not really. There was a moment in my childhood where I had 5 cats, 2 dogs, and very many fish. It wasn't that difficult. It was actually kind of lovely. That moment did not last for very long, but that was beyond my control. I was very young. And I wasn't in charge of making sure our pets didn't die. Can they kill you if you don't feed them? I don't know, Lucas. Why are you ruining Pokemon? Forgive me for being invested in the kids. We're all invested in the kids. And that's why you should tune in next week to see what me and my lovely monster kids do next time. Probably, I don't know. Genuinely, next week could be the end of this run. Not in the sense that we will beat the game, but in the sense that we might die. The fighting type is the strongest against normal. All of my Pokemon are normal, and the next Team Star base is a fighting base, so I'm worried. Yeah. So tune in next week to see if we make it. Tune in on Wednesday to see what we do in Oblivion. We're getting some progress on that. We're starting to do the main story. It's actually, I'm enjoying it quite a lot, so hop on over and see Cut Me Throat, which is our wonderful lizard boy. Tune in on Friday to see the Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams, where I'm going to be trying to finish a deck that I've been trying to finish for a long time. And then keep an eye out on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the shorts. And go and check out the latest Byte Marx video. It's about magic systems. It's a lot of fun. Have a good rest of your week, everybody. Stay magical. As Lucas says, don't die. Stay magical. Stay friendly. Stay safe. Stay calm. Stay loving. And stay You know what? That's good for this week. Just stay. Bye, everyone.